everybody, it's Tim the Timinator from Four Seasons Nursery, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to put together a beautiful succulent garden. Okay, now there are lots and lots of succulents to choose from. Hens and chicks are really popular. They produce lots of little tiny little plants beside them. Those are the chickens, and then of course the big part is the hen. So those are a really popular one. Also the aloes, which are a beautiful plant with a nice little spiky color on them. But today what we're going to pot up is going to be, we're going to use a sedum. Now sedums are great little ground cover plants that are very drought tolerant. They're succulents, of course, that's why it's a succulent garden. But they spread out real nicely, come in lots and lots of different colors and textures. So that's a really good plant. We're going to use that today. We're also going to use this beautiful plant. This is a Luetia, a native to Oregon. This great little rock garden plant has the succulent leaves and beautiful flowers on it. We're going to also put in this beautiful Graptivaria. This is a variety called Fred Ives, and it's got some really nice color to it and texture. So we're going to put these three together in the pot. We will be using some of the Espoma organic cactus mix in with the container today. So we're going to go ahead and start by adding some of that into our container. I really like the Espoma potting soils. They're a very good product, and the cactus mix is really nice because it's light and fluffy, yet at the same time drains very well, and that's pretty important for your succulents. When you're putting together a succulent garden, you want to start with something that's going to be kind of a tall type of plant. And that's what the Graptivaria is for us today. This is going to be kind of the backdrop, and so we're going to put this towards the back of our container. We take the plant, we turn it upside down, give the pot a squeeze, and pull the pot off. I like to do it that way rather than pull the plant out of the pot, because if you pull the plant out of the pot, sometimes you can break it, and it's pretty easy to do. So we're going to set this in. We want to make sure that this line of soil is just below the top of the pot, so that the soil line ends up right about in here on the container. That gives us a little area for water, and we're going to use a little bit of gravel today to go on top of it just to dress it up nicely. So we set the Graptivaria in, our tall plant, and in towards the back. Press some soil up around it, and then we're going to plant our Luetia. The Luetia is going to be our medium-sized plant that we put in here, our mounding type plant, as you will, and this is going to go in beside the Graptivaria. And again, just open up a little bit of soil, get it right about the same depth as the Graptivaria. It looks like we got to put a little more soil out of there, off to the side. Set that baby down inside. We're going to add a little soil up around. Kind of like to do this as I go. When I press these into the soil, I like to just press it firmly but not hard. Okay. And it looks like we may end up with a visitor. Hello, Dakota, the cat. I want you to see what's going on. Anyways, and then the last thing we would put in here is going to be something that's going to be low, maybe trailing, and that's what our sedum is going to do for us today. This is a variety called Pachyclados. What's with that? I don't know. They should have called it something like kind of really cool stuff. Names these days. Again, a little squeeze to the pot, flip it upside down, pull the pot off of the plant, and we're going to set this down inside. And there we go. Add a little bit more of the Espoma cactus mix down in here. We want to make sure that we don't overdo it with the soil. We don't want to really cover the top of the soil from the containers. We just want it to come to the top. So not too much, and we don't want to pack it in too firmly. We want it to be firm but not hard packed. All right, take this little leaf off here. You can always take some of these leaves off. It's not going to hurt anything. And Then we're going to top dress with a little bit of gravel. I just kind of scraped this up from one of the walkways. Shh, don't tell anybody. And so we're just going to take this and sprinkle it down inside to kind of dress up the top of this container. It's going to make it look really nice. And you can use colored gravel if you wanted to. You can pick up like colored gravel at the pet store in the fish department. You can use bark if you wanted to, or anything you want as a top dressing. I kind of like the gravel because it goes with the succulent look. So that's why I put it in here. And voila, we're done. We've got a beautiful succulent color bowl. And succulent color bowls are so nice because they'll take the hot sun that we get here, and they don't require a whole lot of water. So they're easy to grow, go great on a patio table or something, and just look great all season long. All right, so stop in, get you some stuff, put it together. We'll help you with that if you'd like, and happy gardening.